Hello, it's Amanda, and today I want to dive in and talk about natural cleaning. And what I'm going to show you today, number one, I'm super passionate about it because it's so much healthier for you and your family, your pets, whoever is in your home. It's so much healthier. But the other thing that I love about natural cleaning, it can save you a lot of money. And so, just to start out, why do we need to look at natural cleaning options in today's very, very toxic world? I think it's no secret that there are toxins all around us. There are a lot of toxins that we come into contact with our food, with the air that we breathe, that we have no control over. But the really, really cool thing is every single one of us, we get the choice to be more natural with inside of our homes. And so one of the things we can do is clean naturally. Household cleaners, laundry soaps, we are finding that they are some of the most toxic things that lurk in our homes, and they have been known to cause a lot of health issues. Chemical cleaners are very much linked to endocrine disruption, which is hormone imbalances, right? They imbalance our hormones starting at young ages in our children and just continue to affect our hormones as we age and go throughout life. So, toxic chemicals, cleaning products are definitely endocrine disruptors. They can definitely cause respiratory issues. A lot of people that struggle with breathing, those types of issues, seasonal threats, the different things that happen to our body when we're exposed to these toxic chemicals can absolutely do damage to our health. And so the more that we know about that, the more we want to make the choice to clean naturally. And so I'm just going to start off. And I know some of you are DIYers. You want to make your own stuff, save the most money, be the most kind to the environment. There's other people that, you're on the go. You're just like, quick, quick, mix, whip, and let's be done, right? And so we're going to just go over some really easy ways that you can implement natural cleaning to, number one, up level your health within your home and reduce your toxic load, because we know that anything that we breathe in, we get on our skin when we're cleaning, it goes right into our bloodstream and starts to cause issues, okay? And so this is so important, and you're going to see how easy it is as I break it down for you today. So first, a few oils. We have lemon right here. Lemon, it's a powerhouse. If you have lemon oil in your collection, you can use it for almost everything. You can clean pretty much everything in your house with this glass cleaner, make a cleaning spray. Lemon is super, super powerful, antibacterial, all of the things. And this is an oil that's safe enough to drink. I like to teach people 20 drops a day internally in our water, glass or stainless steel, throughout the day, because it naturally and gently detoxifies our body. And when we're doing that on a regular basis, it's helping to rid our body of a lot of the toxins that we're exposed to that we can't control. But lemon doubles, you literally can make it in a spray bottle. I'm going to show you that in just a second. The next oil I have up here is called Abode. And Abode is another powerhouse combination. It has oils like lime, cassia, eucalyptus, arbor vitae, cilantro, lemon myrtle. It's a powerhouse blend that is known to kill bad germs, bad bacteria. And so Abode is going to be very similar to doTERRA's OnGuard blend. And many of you are familiar with OnGuard. I hope you're using it daily. You've seen some of my other education on OnGuard, but we know that this is 99.9% effective for killing bad germs, both of these, and keeping them away for an extended amount of time. More effective than the toxic sprays and cleaners that we use. And it's natural and it's safe. It's not going to be harmful to pets or children. And so if you are a person that wants to save the most money and, use your oils well and make your own cleaning things, it literally takes only 2 minutes. You take one of these bottles and doesn't matter which one, Abode, OnGuard. You could add extra lemon if you want it to smell more citrus. You could make your cleaning spray with just lemon. But you literally, this is a glass spray bottle. We prefer to use glass if you can, but you are mixing water with it, so we're not putting straight oils in this, okay? You're gonna do about 25 drops of essential oil, any combination. If you want more smell, you think it needs to be stronger, you can always increase. But just remember, you really cannot mess this up, okay? And then you're going to fill the rest of the bottle with water, and that is going to be your cleaning spray. Now, pro tip, sometimes I like to add, when I make my own, a little bit of the Castile soap. And when I say a little bit, like just a little base to cover the bottom, and it's going to give it more of like a sudsy type of a cleaning spray. So if you want to do that, you can do just a water mix. And when you are doing natural cleaning, you want to have white vinegar and baking soda. I actually have a bag of white vinegar and baking soda under each of my bathroom cupboards. And so baking soda, you can sprinkle around your toilet bowl, spray a vinegar spray on. You also could add your white vinegar to this spray bottle. Do not put the baking soda, it kind of explodes into a science experiment. But you can also put some white vinegar in with this, and then it's ready. I personally don't love the smell of vinegar when I'm cleaning my countertops, my showers, other things. So what I do is I keep the vinegar separate, just in the jug. I sprinkle baking soda around my toilet. I spray on this, or just do some drops of the straight oil, and then I pour the vinegar over the top to activate the baking soda to clean the toilets. That also works very well in showers. So that's that. But that's your cleaning spray. So it's your choice. If you want it to smell like vinegar, you want, one bottle you could mix with some vinegar, one bottle you could do without the vinegar so it smells better. Totally up to you, but it's that easy. And when you remember that there are about 300 drops of oil in this bottle, you can make a lot of bottles of cleaning spray with these simple little bottles of oil. Now, for those of you that are not DIYers, okay, you're like, I'm on the run. I don't have time for that, Amanda. We've got the Abode Cleaner Concentrate. So the scent of the Abode oil that I just talked about. And you put 1 part of this to 9 parts water. So if you do 1 tablespoon of Abode Cleaner Concentrate, you're going to do 9 tablespoons of water. And you can just multiply out your recipe until your bottle is full. You've got an on-the-go powerhouse cleaning product that is not harmful to children and pets. Like this one right here is the OnGuard Cleaner Concentrate. And the same thing, 2 tablespoons of this to 24 ounces of water. This cleaner concentrate bottle lasts for a very, very long time. You can do it to wash your dishes in. There's a recipe for washing your dishes. There's also a recipe for cleaning your bathrooms. So this bottle, let's not have anyone swallow it, right? That's our goal. But I want you to know, when you replace your toxic cleaning products in your home, it's healthier, it saves you a lot of money, but it's safer. If you ever do have a pet or a child that accidentally gets into your cleaning products and swallows them, you can feel safe knowing that they drink water. It does not say on this bottle that you have to call poison control. And that, to me, is the power of doTERRA's quality, and why we want everyone to know about these options, because it can help us be healthier, but it also saves a lot of money and very, very safe. And so feel good about that. When you clean your floors with the OnGuard Cleaner Concentrate, you can have kids or pets running around licking them, right? That's what kids and pets are going to do. And you know that you're not giving them the harmful chemicals. And I just want you to stop and think for a minute too, like, have you cleaned with, if you are still cleaning with toxic cleaners, when you clean your toilet or your shower, do you ever just feel like you have a bad headache, or you can barely breathe, or you have to open a window or step outside? That's the effect that the harmful, harsh chemicals are having on your body. So level up, save yourself some money. Another little trick I want to show you, foaming hand soap. If you have any kind of pump, doesn't have to be this, that is a foaming hand pump. All you have to do is add some. This is an already made foaming hand wash. And when you use this OnGuard one, you are going to pour it and fill half of your bottle with the OnGuard foaming hand soap mixture, and you fill the rest with water. So you can actually do 1 part of the OnGuard foaming concentrate, the rest to 1 part water. So that's what I do with this. Now, if you are a DIYer and you want to make your own, it's so inexpensive. And also think it saves so much plastic bottles, right? You literally can do about 25 drops. You can do grapefruit and bergamot oil. You can do OnGuard. You could add extra wild orange. You could add some extra lemon. You could use Abode. So many kinds of oils that you could put in here. About 25 drops. You take about 2 tablespoons of Castile soap, a couple tablespoons, depending on the size of your bottle. I like it to get, just a little ways up. It doesn't have to be a lot. You put your drops of oils, and guess what? You fill it with water. It's that easy to make your own foaming hand soap. And the best part about it, it's healthy. And we know the more that we use the OnGuard stuff, it's going to help our immune system be strong, keep the germs away from us. The more ways we can use these healthy essential oils, it's going to help our body stay healthier. And then we're not putting like toxic stuff. We're not putting all the antibacterial, which we know is not good for us, but we can use these on a daily basis and feel good about it. So Natural Cleaning 101, I will definitely share some other recipes in the comments of this video. And I just want to say thank you for tuning in. If you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel and share it with friends.